I'm DM Zone. This is a Gamer's Oasis. Let's play some Baldur's Gate. Hey guys, welcome back. This is DM Zone. I'm going to go ahead and do a Let's Play with Baldur's Gate. I talked about this last week. If you happen to watch that video, if you haven't, this is a brand new thing. You can go back and watch it. It's basically a quick tutorial of like character creation, that type of stuff. I'm going to actually make my character right now. Now I have other ones. Actually, go back. We're going to do new. Great. No, let's go back. Local network. We're going to do a new game. I've actually played a little bit and I messed up the recording. I only made it to Friendly Arm Inn, so I didn't go very far, like 2 or 3 areas. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about this real quick. So I'm going to restart a brand new character. I originally played a Paladin Cavalier. It's fine. I'm sure as I got higher levels, it had been better and more awesome. But I realized I didn't have the dexterity and the build I wanted, and it's really hard unless you like kept rolling until you got to like a 90, or you gimped yourself on strength to get that build with dexterity, because you have to have a 17 strength, 17 charisma, and you have to have a 13 wisdom, and you really want an 18 something strength. So it's really hard with the point system to do that. So I'm going to go a different direction, going not quite so reliant on charisma. Another class I was really on the fence about was a Dwarven Defender, and that's the one I'm going to go for now. I'm going to use the core rules. Core rules are as intended with the D&D mechanics. You take full damage, slightly stronger enemy types, and groups are more varied. You also don't have the max hit points in every level, and you don't have the auto scribe. You can actually fail on the scribing of the scrolls. Only scroll I'm going to quick save before is identify. I cannot lose identify. There's so few of them early on, and it's really hard. All right, so like I said, I'm going to play a dwarf. Get over here. That's a good enough dwarf. Very dwarven. Class. We're going to go. Boy, Fire Thief really would be nice. You can't do thief abilities while you have low armor class though, and if this character dies, there is no going to go game res. The game's over. So I'm just going to go ahead and go this way. I'm going to go for a Dwarven Defender. It's restricted to dwarf may not exceed high mastery 4 slots in axes or warhammers. May not exceed specialization in 2 slots in any other weapon. So I will be going axes or hammers, obviously, with this, which works very well because one of the first characters you get at the Friendly Arm Inn is Khalid, who specializes in longswords. Though I used a bow with him, well, I was going to use a bow with him before I quit, because he's got more dex than he does anything. All right, so advantages of a Dwarven Defender: may use defensive stance once per day, gains 1 use at level 1, gains another use at level 4, and 1 for every 4 levels. Defensive stance for 1 turn, 10 rounds. The Dwarven Defender gains 50% resistance to all forms of physical damage and +2 to all save throws, and unfortunately, the 50% movement penalty, so you're not running away from anything. In general, you gain 5% resistance to crush, slash, pierce, and thrust, or crush, slashing, and piercing, and missile damage types every 5 levels, up to a maximum of 20% at 20th level. So you just take less hit points, take less damage when hit, and you're at D12 hit points, which probably makes you more defensive or having more effective hit points than even a barbarian. I remember this class in 3rd edition. That was really fun. It must be one of the kits in the AD&D Players Options rules that I never played. I'm going to go with KI Good. Abilities. I'm going to re-roll, looking for anything 85. And then we'll look at the strength. So I am going to go 18 strength. 88, it's not bad. 43. I want something above a 50. Just because I think 50 is the first actual bonus you get. 86. Let's take some away from intelligence. 91. There we go. We're going to tank charisma a little bit. Head to there. We're going to have my 19. Let's see. We're going to have my 19 Constitution, 18, 91 Strength. Can't ask for that. Max Dex at 17, which is really nice. No negatives anywhere else. I'm going to go ahead and be done with that. That is very nice. So I'm going to go X for my doubles, and I'm going to go sword and shield. So really gets -2 bonus AC against missile weapons. At 2 slots, I get -4 bonus to my AC, which is actually really good. And despite the name of the skill, the one-handed melee weapon in combination with the shield will receive the aforementioned bonuses. Sword and shield. They're saying it doesn't matter what it's actually called. It's just shield and weapon. Sword and board is what we used to always call it back in the day. So I think that's a max you can have in that style is that. So the next thing I'm going to go up in is Warhammer. And maybe two weapon style. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get done with this. I dig it actually. I kind of like it. I'm going to go with...
You got this coming! Time for a bit of
I
a
like that
rough
one.
and tumble.
Time for a little bit of rough and tumble. We're going to name this guy Zone No Shadow. See if the name's taken. Oh, it's not. Sorry. Alright, we're going to accept. Only character I'm playing. I'm only doing one character. The rest of the characters are going to be NPCs found along the way. I'm going to try not to hold evil characters for too long, though I understand there's a moment that I probably will have to have evil characters at least to get a quest. And then we leave that quest when we go down to the mines, the Nazca mines or whatever it is.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Unexpected journey, kind of a reference to The Hobbit. I'm going to do something real quick here. One of the things I'm doing, and you can see I did this with a book earlier, is I'm taking screenshots from the game, maybe even slightly edited screenshots like this one here, and I am going to go ahead, going to go ahead and be posting this on like different social media sites like Instagram and Facebook. I have a Facebook group there called the Gamers Oasis. I'm going to go ahead and quick save this real quick. Also, I'm going to be doing one loop around to gather all the quests and another loop to go and complete all the quests. I should be like, wow, 17 hit points. Holy Toledo. That's a lot. That's a lot of hit points for a first level character. This guy's going to be a beast. Alright, let me go over and talk to Firebead, the elven hair.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
He says, ah, yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Burgos was more hazardous than I care to relate. Garon Ward, aren't you? Maybe you've come to your own. Maybe you permit an old man jealous of youth to say, I left an identified scroll with Tethril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now. Fetch it for me. I'd be grateful. Apparently he's tired from his walk. Alright, so I'm going to be talking to all the actual name dudes and everything like that, and I am KI good, so I have no qualms about this. This one here, what's there's a way I can force this. You successfully force a lock. So it's F6. And this is worth doing. Get the armor spell and infravision. So that's 50 gold for my troubles. Because I've taken a few liberties. One of the liberties I've taken is having group have infravision. I am a dwarf anyways, it doesn't matter. But at the same time, I don't know if that works that way. Okay, you just attack it. Silver necklace. Due to sleep. This way. Man, this is well worth. Holy cow. So much. Having this high strength has really made this easy. Apparently I can't get this one though. Oh well. Oh, nobleman. Let me go ahead and quick save in case he calls the guards if I force a lock in front of him. A flame dance ring. Small precious metal. Nice. Hit tab to pull up things that can be looted. Nothing there. So I'm going to go ahead and...
I should have joined the army.
Oh. So the noble must have called the guards.
Of course. Yeah.
See if I come out here and the guards are still pissed at me.
A simple task.
I wonder if that hurt my reputation. I think I started with a 12. Someone's noticed you. The guards have been summoned. Of course, I would not run into any guards.
Our rules are very strict.
So let's see here. Not that one. Record. Reputation 11. So yes, that hurt my reputation. Let me go real quick. It's the far side of the map. Gonna go collect these quests. Do these in order. I'll take a little bit of a hit. I think that
Hey,
range
it's
itself
me,
a lot.
Emmeline.
Get a little bit of my coffee here. Boy, try to run away from Emmeline.
Hey, it's me, Emmeline.
Talk to you in a minute. Emmeline is very annoying sounding, but she's a very effective character. Not at first level. She's just alright. But she has really good stats. Fidelia. Oh, hello there. Have you seen my copy of The History of Haru? Anywhere? Sorry, there was not supposed to be a pause there. It's just my ability to read words. You know I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library. So I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air out here. And oh, I hate absent-minded. Please, if you'd find it, I really need that back. Because, you know, they tend to frown upon thieving and stuff. Now, do I have any... I don't have an extra weapon. Let's come here. I will get an extra weapon because Shank here will attack me. Oh, goody. I've gone and found you first, if you think that's a good thing. You are Garoon's, the word of Garoon, no doubt. I do not recognize you. Who are you and what are you doing here? Who I am is not important, even though your name says Shank. But who you are is very much so. I apologize for the dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death a pity, I know. It would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount of money to me. Money wasn't there, I just added that word. I kill you myself, and I need not share the credit with anyone. If you could do such a thing.
Your face, I will. Make you dead and done.
Hit me for 1 point of piercing. So, interesting thing about this while this combat's going on, and I'm missing because I'm level 1, and even though I have an 1890 range strength or whatever, I can't hit. Large shields are amazing because they give you bonuses to range, and they give you bonuses to melee. But as you go down, they give you less and less bonuses. So Parda. Zone no shall. You cut yourself above the brow there. What's wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something went very wrong. Indeed. Oh, Parda. There was a man in there. He smelled like the stables, and he tried to kill me. It was horrible. Hurry then, child. Equip yourself in the end and go to Garon on the steps of the library. I had a sense that something like this would happen. You know, telling me before, I run into it would be grand. That would be nice.
Of course.
Anyways, so
What do you need?
medium shield doesn't protect against missile weapon, or small shield doesn't protect against projectiles, but it protects against all forms of melee. Bucklers, which are slightly smaller than a small shield, and can be equipped by basically, I think, everyone. Do not protect against missile weapons or pierce, but they do protect against blunt and slash. Making pierce weapons slightly better if you ever run into like a rogue with a shield. A buckler, that is. So you got Dreppen here. Dreppen. Fidelia left one of her books here again. It's in the hay beside the cow. If you could run over to it and run it over to her and then come back, I got plans for you. Alright. Come over here and grab the book. Let's see if I can look at this book. Aha! There's a lot to be said in this book. Alright, so I got the Book of Haru. Let's go back here and talk to this
What do you need?
Dreppen guy. Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessie, the cow, here ain't enjoying it, though. Her being sick and all. I need to get her one of those potions of antidote off Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning. So I bet he's got a few of them laying around somewheres. Alright. So, I need to get an antidote off of Hull. I'm also got a quest for Hull. One of the ways you can raise your reputation is to come over here and give money at the temple. I will worry about that later. I'll raise my reputation through good deeds.
Hey,
So you got John Delar. Hey there, Zone No Shall. I see you got up early this day. Well, your father Garoon has asked me to a strange favor. Seems he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be your teacher. So I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles. What a weird world where things had red circles around their feet. Left click within the circles and direct your attack to me. You can switch weapons by using the quick weapons icons outlined in green. This is your current weapon. The one outlined in green is your current weapon. That's what he's trying to say. Attacks with fists only. Equip staff. If you switch to knock your opponent unconscious, you don't have to worry about it. With me, use your staff. If you have magical abilities, try casting a spell at me. Left click on the spell icon at the bottom of the screen. Left click once that spell has come up and cast it on whichever target you want. I just hope you have an offensive spell memorized. I don't, because I'm not the caster. During our fight, I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to spring a surprise on you. Remember, you can press the space bar at any time to pause the game. This will give you time to think, and especially when the little surprise comes up. Whoa, there it is, right there. Archer. Bow. Hit him in the face. You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate warden if you want some experience fighting with groups of people, so you can find him to the south of here. I'm pretty sure he will teach you how to fight with your allies. Alright, so those guys go away into a building, which I'm going to go check out because every building is important. But first, I want to talk to this door. Revor. I thought I asked you to clean out the rats in this building yesterday. Alrighty. Hop to it. Get in there. Alright. Apparently we're here to get out vermin too. A building, I might add, that two people who were supposed to teach me how to fight just went into. So I have is set for auto pause upon sighting enemies. This might be a little annoying here and there, but it'll allow me to at least prepare for combat. If I remember right, what the heck was that? Each one of these rats has to be attacked individually. They're not a group, so I can't switch between them. Maybe that's not true.
Of course. Yeah.
Huh. Alright, let me go ahead and look and see what I got to loot here. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. And a silver ring just laying about. Oh, mind you, there's also 2 cats in here. They couldn't get rid of the rats either. So I got 1 experience each for each rat. They gave me 5 gold and 50 experience. So that was pretty cool. That was actually worth it. Let's see here. We got some guards that wander around here. There's Hull. Here is another couple gate wardens. You don't really want to get in the bad side of these guys too much. Hey there, kid. I woke up. His name's Hull. I woke up late this morning and left my sword at the barracks before going on duty. That's not a good thing. At least you have your staff. But if you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. Also, you'll find an antidote in there. I think Drepa needs one for old Nessie. Amazing how he knew that, but he didn't know. There's a door here somewhere. I don't know what you're supposed to do in here. Oh, maybe there's
Done and done.
something you can loot that you can't get into or whatever. You can at least loot that one. Locked. That will not stop me. Very nice. A healing potion. This guy.
I should have joined the army.
Oh no.
I should have joined the army.
Alright, let me look at something real quick. Let's look at load game. Return to game. So I have not quick saved until just now. And I'm not going to go all the way through that, but I think I lost more rep. Nope. So here's the gate warden.
Our rules are very strict.
Hey there, Zone No Shadow. If you haven't trained with Obey yet, then the door is wide open. He needs to do... All you need to do is march in. If you've already done a train, you should go see Gar and your father. He's anxious to see you. And he leaves. We'll do a couple fights. Obey basically tells you that he's going to throw monsters at you. If there was more to this, I would say more, but really, no one can die. It's all illusions. So you got the gibberlines. Bring on more. I think one way to do. While he's doing that, I'm going to have him go around looking at all the different. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, locked. I don't think I forced it. Come on. I think there's just certain things you can't force. Oh well. I think that's the only thing in here that has any potential of loot. Got enough. Take me outside. I remember seeing that one earlier, and there's nothing there I can do about it.
I'm done.
Let's get him tutored. These guys here are tutors, by the way. So I think anything that's locked is considered to be burglary.
I have a blade.
You have a blade with my name on it, huh? Hi there. You're a guy who runs a little whoop, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. That I am. Do I know you? No. I don't believe you do. I believe I will not be here long, so it does not matter. You will not be here long either, so it matters even less. Just thought I'd have a look at your pretty face, but I don't see what all the fuss is about. No matter. I deliver your skull and I'm set for life. Which is really weird because later on you find a bounty for your reward, for people to kill you, and it's like 200 gold. So I don't know what it takes for him to be set for life, but apparently 200 gold really gets him there. Nothing else there. Go ahead and leave.
A simple task. Something on your
Karan.
mind?
I heard shouting. So no shower, are you alright? He's dead. Whoever it was lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Karan, what has happened to this place? It's not the place, child. It's you they're after. Oh, that's positive. I'm glad we got that part out of the way. Garin is waiting for you in the steps in the central library. He wants you to go there. As soon as you've bought what you need at the inn. So you need to go to the inn, actually buy what I need to get. I've been your tutor for many years, and at this moment I have no doubt that my teachings have been enough. Go to Garon, is safe here no longer. He goes in there apparently to collect the body or whatever they do in there. So this is the barracks. I'm going to save this time, hopefully again. I'm not going to try. Apparently if you time it right, you can do it without them looking at you. I wonder if there's anything in there of any value. The one I opened had a long sword and a dagger, which means it does not have any value to me at all. This up for like a gold each. So,
Hey,
it's
me,
Emmeline.
Emmeline.
Afraid I cannot chat today. My foster father wishes to prepare for me to return, but he will not say where. Basically, she's done with all her chores. She's very clingy, but she's one of the best NPCs in the game, so I'm definitely taking her with her, and she's my rogue. Definitely going to need my thief. I'll ask to see if I can get her in the group, of course. This is the way to go. Definitely need her. I don't know if you noticed it. I had a problem getting past, and then the graphics engine readjusted so I could walk by. These guys here are the voice of Earth, of the East, West, North, South. Kind of, kind of annoying. Mostly because of the way they talk.
Greetings, young one.
And here's Tethoril. Firebead has sent you to me, hasn't he? Smart. Very well, return this scroll to him, but you must be in a hurry and speak with Garun. He is waiting for you at the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it's a matter of great urgency. Alright, so I've already spoke to Emmeline. I got my scroll. It's time to start turning in a bunch of quests and get that a little bit of XP. I think I'm going to go ahead and equip me with items. So I'm going to get the... Let's kind of turn this in.
Done and done.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I'll take the identify scrolls. I have a great use for those types of scrolls. I'm sure you do with all of your loot. You're so weighted down you can't even walk. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you that will protect you from evil as you might meet tonight. Alright. So he casts protection from evil. He gives me a scroll of... and 50 XP. Let me go ahead and talk to this guy.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Hello there. You come to visit your old pal Winthrop. Heavy? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee as Candlekeep Customs, don't you know? I'm going to say, I could be a jerk, but I'm not. I'm going to say, you always were a big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier nearly every time you say it. Perhaps it'll... blah, blah. Just give it a little bit of fun. Oops. Ah, got it.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
So we're going to sell a few things. The Flame Dance Ring was worth 62 gold. That's a lot for this time and place. Do not want to sell the book. Do not want to sell whole sword. I will sell this. I can't sell the infravision to him. Alright, so let's get a battle axe. Matter of fact, let's get 3 battle axes. Reason why, actually, let's go with 2. And we're going to go with a ranged. I don't know. It's a lot of money for that. Battle axes are cheap. The reason why I'm getting more than one is you break them on occasion. Let's get splint mail. We're going to go with a large shield. Actually, we'll go with this large shield, not that large shield. A helmet for sure. We're going to buy 2 helmets. I don't know if anyone can use one. I'm going to get Emily some bolts. Get a stack of 12. Or arrows, not bolts. She already has a regular leather armor. Ooh, leather stud. She can wear leather stud. Chain shirt is... cannot be used by a thief. So that would do her no good. This can be used by a thief. And a druid. I'll carry one for my druid friend later. Alright, I think that's what I want. Question is now, do I want... I don't know if I can get the composite longbow. I can. But just. I think it's the wiser way to go. How many battle axes do I have? 2. Maybe I can't. Oh, too many items. Let's start equipping stuff. We're going to drop this on the ground. Put the quiver, the arrows up here. Drops me to a 0 armor class, which is outstanding. I don't know what Potion of Clarity does. Prevents confusion, fear, charm. I'm sure there's a place and time when that's going to be useful. Come back here.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Alright. Let me buy the composite bow. And I'm going to buy Imoen's arrows now. So you can put up to actually buy it.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
You can put up to 80 arrows or bolts or whatever in a stack. So 12 basically makes you 3 stacks. So I'm going to actually, I think we're good. I have 2 axes just in case that goes bad. Then I have my composite longbow. I'll use my composite longbow if I ever start to get low health. Don't think I will actually with a 0 armor class.
Well, of course.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Hello there.
My Paladin Crusader I had a 4 armor class, wearing the exact same stuff. So having that 17 dexterity really makes a huge difference. Alright, so she thanks me, gives me a lynx eye. A lynx eye. Not lynx. Next quest to turn in. Is Greppin.
What do you need?
Gave him the antidote. He made his cow feel better. Makes him happy. Gives me 50 experience. Next one to talk to is Hull, which is like right here. Important events. Next thing I do is talk to Garun. He gave me 50 experience and 10 gold for the sword. I think I get a little bit better rate here.
I am very proud of you,
Yeah.
as I'm sure Gorion is.
This old man is annoying because he stops you every time he sees you. And he's quick. I'm going to go sell. I think I get slightly better and I need the space, the inventory space.
Of course. Yeah.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
7 gold for that gem. And that's it. 27 gold. But I bought Imoen some stuff for when she joins me. Not that you would know this in the first playthrough. But this game did come out in 1998. So most of us know something about this game. Go ahead and get out of this area. Go Ryan.
I am glad I have found it.
This is very unnerving, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we can leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Oh, I'm ready to go right now. Then off we go.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the
Sounds like
friendly
we're gonna be
Arm
separated.
Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends.
Sekiro. I think he cast a heal on us, what he did.
Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait,
A
there
little
is
bit of
something
quick
wrong.
time
We are
story.
in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
Accepted for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
Waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unheard.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run, Shadow. Get out of here.
So those are ogres, I believe. Ooh, just took out one ogre. Flame strike. Oh, he took out the second ogre. I think he held. No. I don't know what that is. He's got some sort of defensive shield up. No good.
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned.
Yes.
The ones at the Friendly Arm.
I will meet those at the Friendly Arm. Alright.
Hey, it's me,
Emmeline.
Emmeline.
Sorry I followed you, but I never got out of Candlekeep. Those monks are always such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets neither. Aha! Moment after my own heart. I saw Goron. I am so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Goron didn't even tell me. I accidentally read a letter in his desk the other day. I can't remember exactly what it said. Might still have it. Might be on his body. Anyways, I'm not going to let you wander around out here alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until the end. Or else why I will. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and end here, guys. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you watching the video to this point. If you've stuck around this long, mark it down in the description below in the comments saying how far you made it, what you liked, what you didn't like. I'll take that more seriously than those that just watch it for 5 minutes and then give their opinion. Come follow me on Facebook and Pinterest and see what content I put out from these videos in addition to the actual video itself. You can also join the group over on Facebook. It's called the Gamers Oasis. I'll be doing weekly videos, looks like on Wednesday. Going to keep it around an hour each video. This one's a little bit short. I'm basically going to do sort of a set amount of space or area. So it might be a little more, a little less than an hour every week. And we'll go from there. Also, I'm going to have a highlight reel at the end of the videos, which I didn't have on this one because of the time crunch I have on this video. But in the future, you'll hear like 5-10 seconds of the next video to kind of give you an idea of what to expect in that video. Anyways, guys, if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing more of these videos. Thank you, and have a great day.